At this time, I present to you the class of 2019. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to invite Senior Class President Alex Friesen to bring our welcome.
Hi everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome friends, families, teachers, and staff to the Kiowa County High School graduation ceremony. It has been a long road getting here, and there were a lot of days that I think the majority of us wanted to drop out. But we didn't, and we're all here, so congrats. We want to thank our parents who made us come to school every day, our friends and classmates who helped school be more fun, Ms. Dieterding for making sure we had all the scholarships and other information we needed for all of our colleges, Mr. Powell and Mr. Hoffman for always dancing with us, the janitors for cleaning up all of our messes, our teachers who had so much patience with us, especially when the senioritis set in, our amazing class sponsors who have helped us win the float contest every year, and also for letting us take crazy pictures. And lastly, all of you who have supported us in everything we do, in and out of school. I'm so thankful for all of you and the time and memories we have shared together as a class, and I can't wait to see how all of you succeed in the future. I hope that Ben can learn to shut his phone on silent and Chase never drives into the lake again. As Dr. Seuss would say, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way.
Thank you, Alex. At this time, I would like to present to you the Kiowa County High School Class of 2019 Salutatorian, Reagan Rhodes.
It started with our first stumbling steps. Our education began at home, learning that if you didn't eat your supper, you'd eat it for breakfast, and that no, dirt is not as delicious as it looks. English, we were taught from a very young age. We started out with single letters, sounding out words as we saw them, not according to the sometimes absurd rules of the English language. I guess we're still making up words, as Eli will swear on his life that yarnja is a word. But slowly we put them together, the letters into words, and those words into sentences. Guys, that's going to stay with us forever. Haley, you're still writing stories, and Antaeus, I know how good your poetry is. High school hit us hard. Not only were we supposed to be able to make it to 50,000 different classrooms on time, including stairs, but we were dealing with prepositions and in-text citations. I really don't know how Mr. Ballard and Miss McMurray put up with the sheer amount of run-ons and sentence fragments we managed to fit onto one page. It's probably a good thing that neither of them have graded the grammar on this speech, because the last thing I need is an F on graduation day. We are going to be reading and writing every day for the rest of our lives, and no one could have prepared us better. They taught us those words so that we could have a voice. Math was another big change. We went from counting on our fingers to counting how many hours we had left in the school day to counting down days left until high school. We learned fractions and multiplication and division. We never learned how to do word problems, but that's okay. Science, when we were little, was learning about different animals and watching the magic school bus. The problem was, when we got to high school, they thought using math and science was a good idea. High school science was hard, from that one biology test that basically all of us failed, to frantically searching cupboards for elements on the night before chem scrapbooks were due. Honestly, Mrs. Greenleaf deserves a medal or something for managing to teach us anything at all. Social studies wasn't any easier, because how easy do you think it was to get all of us to sit still and listen to a lesson on history? If you think it was easy, you never had any of us in class. Somehow, Mr. Harris and Mr. Remy did it. The thing is that they truly cared about us. Mr. Harris told us stories so that we could understand the past and remember not to make the mistakes of our predecessors. Mr. Remy taught us who we are in our society so that we know exactly who we can be. They were preparing us for the future that's starting today. Let's not forget how important the arts and music have been to our final 4 years of school. From trying to color in the lines to the masterpieces that our art students have created, they have embraced their creativity. There were many times that Casey came into English class with an arm or leg set in plaster, and honestly, for our class, that was normal. But we often take that craziness and turn it into success, as we did with forensics. It took us 4 years of stupid jokes and crazy stunts and bucket loads of hard work, but we are now state champions. What also took hard work were those who committed to shop class. I remember so many late nights trying to finish before the tech fair, with Mr. Kern trying to convince himself that I could actually get it done on time. I know I wasn't the only one who took my time. I think Hannah agrees with me that procrastination is the best policy. I'm kidding, underclassmen, you really shouldn't do that. But we were also involved in so many different things, from those who left for jobs every day on top of their schoolwork, to those who excel in music or dance, and the people who literally do everything. Camden, I'm totally not looking at you. Even with all those differences, guys, we are a family. You don't see the same people every day and not learn something about every single one of them. So many things from this time with you I'm going to carry with me forever. Mallory's laugh, Alex's weird bird noises, and even the nameless person who threw a giant paper airplane at my head. The good and the bad, they all stand out. I remember regional track last year when we were at Spearville until finally at 1:15 in the morning they rescheduled it for the next day. The whole team sat in a shed for hours, missing only 2 people who didn't get the message and went to the gym instead. I remember thinking, gosh dang it, Brecken, of course it's our twins who don't know how to listen. But our class as a whole has never really been good at that, I don't think. I hope as you go into the world and when the going gets tough, you do listen to your heart. It's going to get hard, and sometimes you're going to need someone to lean on. But some of us are going to be your friends forever, no matter how far apart we get. I'm going to take this from the song, but this is not goodbye. It's just I love you to take with you until you're home again. We're splitting on different paths, but someday I'll see some of you again, here, in the place we've called home for 18 years. But, class of 2019, we're also stubborn, and when someone tells me not to say something, I'm going to say it. Brayden, this is for you. We made it.
Now, I am proud to announce our co-valedictorians for the Kiowa County High School class of 2019, Brecken Vandenhoek and Camden Vandenhoek, as they both come forward to bring their address.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the class of 2019, we would like to thank you all for coming to witness such a momentous occasion in our lives. Today, we will walk out of these halls that we've spent the last 4 years in, no longer students, but as young adults stepping into a new world that is both completely terrifying and yet extremely enticing. But before we get ahead of ourselves, we would like to thank those of you that helped us get to where we are today. So thank you to the parents and guardians that encourage us day in and day out, to the teachers and staff that put up with our, shall we say, stronger personalities and pushed us to do our best every day. To the custodial staff who would clean up our messes, Lord knows how many we made, and especially for cleaning up after Alex every time she spit her drink on the floor, which happened more often than not. To those of you who wrote us last-minute recommendation letters because we're irresponsible and procrastinate, to the community for showing up and supporting us at every game, meet, and performance, to our coaches for teaching us the importance of hard work and that there's always a bigger goal than just ourselves, to Hoffman for helping us get better every day in all areas, not just the weight room, and most importantly, to our fellow peers, classmates, and friends for teaching us how to have fun, for stressing with us, studying with us, staying up late, getting up early, suffering through the hardest workouts, coasting through the easy ones, cheering us on, challenging us, for being by our side every day, and overall for being our best buds. We know there is no way we would be here today walking across this stage without each and every one of you.
So many memories have been made since that first day we walked in this school as nervous little freshmen. I remember winning the homecoming float contest and thinking we were officially the coolest freshmen ever, which was obviously true. And the time when Mal started our class cheer by chanting 1-8, 1-8, we're the class of 1-8, and we're all very confused. And then there was Operation FTS, Find the Socks. When our class was so determined to win Socktober, we carpooled to Pratt to buy as many socks as we could. And when we got the class together for a senior cookout just to hang before we started the final stretch of our high school careers. Over the years, we've become best of pals. We've grown to love each other despite all our annoying quirks and crazy personalities. Like many classes before us, we've come to know each other as family. We are closer than we ever would have imagined the first day of freshman year. And now, after creating so many friendships, just when things were getting good, we're all headed our separate ways. As you head in your own direction, the best advice we can give you is Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as if working for the Lord and not for men. Class of 2019, you all have so much potential. Just look around you. Whether it's sports, music, art, or academics, there's someone around you that's great at it. Together, we've accomplished some pretty amazing things over the past 4 years, and I can't wait to see what comes next. We love you guys. Congratulations, class of 2019. It's been real.
Now at this time, the Kiowa County High School Choir, under the direction of Kim Stewart, will perform.
As we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road, these waves string us so
Good afternoon, folks. On behalf of the USD 422 Board of Education, I'm going to present a special award. It's the I Make a Difference Award. The recipient of that award goes above and beyond the call of duty in everyday life here at the school. This year's award winner was born in Waukene, Kansas, and had two sisters for companions growing up. She has two kids of her own, Lance and Leah, who have blessed her with 3 grandkids and a 4th on the way in August. Pam Knoll has worked in our district for 27 years, starting out as a para in a kindergarten classroom before becoming a library assistant for the 92-93 school year. Pam spent time in the grade school and high school libraries before the tornado, and after the storm, she graciously took upon the job of sorting through the thousands of donated books and rebuilding a library for our students. Pam is very frugal with the allotted monies the district provides her, and she even shops secondhand stores for our students for the titles she knows they want. Pam encourages reading and develops relationships with students by learning their interests. Pam is very dedicated to the district and has been sharing her love of books with our students for over 26 years. On behalf of the USD 422 Board of Education, thank you very much, Pam. Job well done. Would you please come to the stage?
Got my Kleenex out. For all of you that have found the love for reading, I appreciate it. If you haven't, graduating students, feel free to stick around next year. I'll show you some books. I wish you all the very best next year. Congratulations to all of you.
At this time, the senior class would like to present their senior slideshow. The class would like to especially thank Logan Rugg and Grant Newhold for their work in putting together and designing the slideshow. USD 422 Board of Education, and Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Stacy Durstein. These students have met the requirements for graduation set forth by the state of Kansas and USD 422. Will the class please stand and approach the stage? Cambry Lee Ballard. Anteas Cicero Bihi Olagavel. Casey Marie Erickson. Savannah Grace Fairchild. Eli Weston Francis. Alex Nicole Friesen. Renee Alonzo Guevara. Mariana Ruth Haynes. Chase Michael Hayes. Bruce Jonathan Jean-Francois. Alyssa Marie Lopez. Hannah Marie Melton. Braden Michael Murhoff. Brooke Marie Oberly. Kristen Bell Osborne. Jessie Marie Parkin. Mallory Carson Powell. Haley Dawn Raber. Reagan Olivia Rhodes. Reed Cordell Rhodes. Carson Dawn Ross. Alexa Madison Sarber. William Wallace Scott. Haley Skylar Rose Schaefer. Benjamin Stanford Stewart. Rylan Christopher Tedder. Cale Jennings Thompson. Carrie Callan Titus. Caden George Ulrich. Brecken Cambry Vandenhoek. Camden Reese Vandenhoek. Graduates, you may present your flowers.
I am with you in the darkness. I will be your light. Every word sent down from heaven has the power of Christ. When you feel like you're alone and the light is wandering off, just a whisper through the closed
Graduates, on behalf of the teachers and staff of Kiowa County Schools, I would like to congratulate each of you on a job well done. Would you please stand and face your family and friends? Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to present to you the Kiowa County High School class of 2019. The class of 2019 would invite you into the auxiliary gym for their reception line. Thank you for coming. Yep.